King Philip II of Macedon was one of the most formidable rulers of the ancient world, a brilliant strategist and the architect of Macedonian dominance in Greece. As the father of Alexander the Great, his legacy is often overshadowed by his son's legendary conquests, but Philip himself was a force to be reckoned with, both on the battlefield and in his personal life. His military genius and political cunning transformed Macedonia from a relatively weak kingdom into a dominant power, laying the groundwork for Alexander's later empire. Yet, beyond his achievements as a warrior and statesman, Philip's private life was equally tumultuous, filled with political marriages, fiery relationships, and scandalous affairs. Philip's approach to marriage was anything but conventional. Unlike most rulers who might have one or two significant unions, Philip collected wives as he did military victories, using marriage as a tool to forge alliances, secure loyalty, and strengthen his kingdom. His numerous wives, mistresses, and rumored dalliances were not merely personal indulgences, but strategic moves in the complex game of Macedonian politics. However, his love life was far from smooth. Jealousy, rivalry, and betrayal ran rampant in his court, with each marriage bringing new drama, deadly rivalries, and potential threats to his rule. His most famous wife, Olympias, the mother of Alexander, was a fierce and ambitious woman whose stormy relationship with Philip led to deep fractures in his court and ultimately his own downfall. Beyond his marriages, Philip's reputation for amorous escapades extended to mistresses, lovers, and even accusations of inappropriate relationships with young men, a practice not uncommon in the Macedonian elite. His insatiable appetite for pleasure made his court a whirlwind of passion, intrigue, and betrayal, creating tensions that often spilled over into the political realm. Some of his affairs resulted in illegitimate children, while others sowed the seeds of deadly feuds. His chaotic personal life played a key role in the drama leading up to his assassination, which many believe was the result of a scorned lover, a disgraced former favorite, or even a conspiracy fueled by his own family. Philip II's sex life was not just a private matter, it was a battlefield of its own, shaping the politics of Macedonia and influencing the fate of the ancient world. His tangled web of marriages and affairs created enemies just as dangerous as the ones he faced in war, making his story one of power, desire, and ultimate betrayal. Philip's many wives and political marriages. Philip II of Macedon did not view marriage as a mere personal affair, it was an essential tool of diplomacy and power consolidation. Unlike ordinary men of his time, who typically had one wife, Philip collected wives as a means of securing political alliances, strengthening his rule, and expanding his influence. His marriages were not dictated by love or romance, but by strategic necessity. However, the sheer number of these unions, combined with the tensions they created, made his personal life a chaotic battlefield of ambition, jealousy, and political intrigue. Philip's first known wife was Ordata, an Illyrian princess. This marriage secured an alliance with the fierce Illyrian tribes, who had previously been one of Macedonia's greatest threats. To cement her new role in Macedonian society, Ordata adopted Macedonian customs and even took on a warrior-like persona, training in military exercises to show her loyalty to Philip's kingdom. While she did not seem to play a major role in later conflicts, her marriage set the precedent for Philip's strategic approach to matrimony. Following Ordata, Philip married Phila, a Macedonian noblewoman, reinforcing his internal political alliances within his own kingdom. Then came Nicepolis, a Thessalian noblewoman, who bore him a daughter, Thessalonica. This marriage helped secure Philip's influence over Thessaly, an important region that would later play a crucial role in his military campaigns. However, Nicepolis's life was cut short, and their daughter was raised by Philip's later wife, Olympias. Philip's most famous and influential wife was Olympias, a Molossian princess from Epirus. This marriage was arguably his most politically and personally significant, as Olympias was not just a queen, but a woman of formidable ambition and influence. She gave birth to Alexander the Great, securing her place in history. However, Olympias and Philip had a turbulent relationship, filled with power struggles, betrayals, and outright hostility. Their marriage eventually soured, particularly when Philip took another wife, Cleopatra Eurydice, a young Macedonian noblewoman. This act enraged Olympias, as Cleopatra's children could challenge Alexander's claim to the throne. Olympias' hatred for Cleopatra and her offspring would later result in brutal consequences, with Olympias allegedly orchestrating the murder of both Cleopatra and her infant child after Philip's death. Philip's final known wife was Maida of Odessos, a Thracian princess. She played a relatively minor role in the Macedonian court, but her devotion to Philip was evident. When he died, she followed the Thracian tradition of self-sacrifice, reportedly killing herself to accompany him in the afterlife. With each marriage, Philip strengthened his grip on power, but he also created a volatile court, filled with ambitious queens, rival heirs, and bitter conflicts. His multiple wives and their competing interests would shape Macedonian politics for years, leading to intense rivalries that would continue even after his death. However, Philip's marital entanglements were only one part of his chaotic love life. His numerous affairs and illegitimate children further complicated an already tangled web of relationships, scandals, affairs, and illegitimate children. While Philip II's many marriages were primarily strategic, his insatiable appetite for romance extended far beyond his wives. His court was a place of unchecked indulgence, where his affairs with mistresses, noblewomen, and courtiers' wives became the subject of constant gossip and scandal. Philip's extramarital escapades were not just personal indulgences but also sources of political tension, as his numerous lovers and illegitimate children created conflicts within the royal court. Philip was known for seducing women from all walks of life, from aristocratic ladies to priestesses, and even reportedly indulged in relationships with men, something not uncommon among Macedonian elites. His charm, power, and status made him irresistible to many, but his affairs often carried political consequences. Among his most famous mistresses was Philina of Larissa, a Thessalian woman, who bore him an illegitimate son, Aridaeus, later King Philip III of Macedon. While Aridaeus was technically in line for the throne, he was reportedly intellectually disabled, possibly due to poisoning at the hands of Olympias, who wanted to eliminate any threats to Alexander's claim. Philip's romantic entanglements extended beyond casual affairs. Many of his lovers bore him children, further complicating the Macedonian succession. His numerous illegitimate offspring would later become tools for various political factions, some used as pawns in the bloody power struggles that erupted after his death. This chaotic family structure made Philip's court a breeding ground for betrayal and conspiracy. His affairs did not just involve women. One of the most notorious scandals in Philip's court involved Pausanias of Orestis, a young member of his personal bodyguard. Philip's relationship with Pausanias reportedly soured when the young man was publicly humiliated after being assaulted by one of Philip's other favorites. Pausanias's grievances would ultimately lead to one of the most shocking events in Philip's life, his assassination. Philip's rampant affairs created tensions not only within his household, but also in the broader political landscape of Macedonia. His ability to seduce and discard lovers at will earned him many enemies, some of whom would play a role in his eventual downfall. While his military campaigns were filled with victorious conquests, his personal life was a battlefield of its own, rife with broken alliances, vengeful lovers, and growing resentment within his court. The assassination, love, betrayal, and revenge. Philip II's death was as dramatic as his life, filled with intrigue, betrayal, and the shadows of his chaotic personal relationships. On the day of his assassination in 336 BCE, he was at the height of his power, preparing to lead a massive campaign against the Persian Empire. Macedonia had never been stronger, but beneath the surface, years of political marriages, bitter rivalries, and personal betrayals had created an unstable court, one that would ultimately lead to his downfall. The man who killed Philip was Pausanias of Orestis, a member of his own personal bodyguard. The circumstances surrounding the assassination were murky, but many believed it was the direct result of one of Philip's many sexual scandals. Pausanias was once favored by Philip, but his status at court had declined after he was reportedly assaulted by another of Philip's lovers, one of the most powerful men in Macedonia. Seeking revenge for his humiliation, Pausanias allegedly turned against Philip. Some accounts claim that Philip did little to punish Attalus, leading Pausanias to feel betrayed and vengeful. However, Pausanias may not have acted alone. Many suspected that Olympias Philip's estranged wife, had orchestrated the assassination. She had every reason to want Philip dead. His marriage to Cleopatra Eurydice threatened Alexander's future, and her own position at court had been weakened. After Philip's death, Olympias wasted no time in eliminating Cleopatra and her newborn child, securing her son's path to the throne.